I'm using my GoPro to do this because it has a time warp function and I can turn the time warp part on and off. But today, we're making custard. Specifically, I'm gonna make chocolate custard. The recipe I'm using is just for regular custard, but I'm pretty sure if I add the chips into the milk as I am heating it up, it should be fine. I don't think I have to add any more like other ingredients to even it out. But it's a pretty simple recipe. It just uses milk, egg, a bit of cornstarch, a little bit of vanilla extract, and wait, I think that's it. That might actually be it. Oh yeah, sugar. Need a half a cup of sugar. I think I have my sugar right here. It's just on the other side. Where's my half? Is this a half cup? That's a half cup. Beautiful. Making custard is actually incredibly easy. It's just taking the milk, heating it up, putting in the egg mixture, and mixing it and making sure that the milk isn't too hot or the pan isn't too hot so you don't end up with scrambled eggs and hot milk, which is gross. You just have to mix it consistently at a good heat for a while, have a lot of patience, and then you'll have nice, creamy custard. It's just that easy. So first things first, I need 4 cups of milk. Oh yeah, I'm trying to do more cooking of my own stuff. Like, I could just go get like Jello pudding, which, I mean, I had a Jello pudding pie the other day, but at the same time, it's kind of nice to make things from scratch, you know? Make things with your own 2 hands. And we can cook a whole lot of stuff at home. There's plenty of things that you can find at the store that you can make pretty easily at home. Granted, there's other stuff that's incredibly complicated, but we won't worry about that right now. We're worried about making custard. So that's 4 cups of milk. And we're gonna start heating this up right now. 6, because we want to get it to just starting to simmer. We don't really need it to boil, because we just need to get it warm enough to start simmering, and then once we mix everything else in, we just set it just below that and whisk it for a while until it reaches the desired consistency. So while that is going, we're going to mix the rest of the ingredients that we're going to have to put inside of there. Starting with 4 eggs. Put these away for now. Why is that? Oh, that's probably... Okay, that's the burner itself. I forget. There's a little bit of smoke coming off because I did make a bit of bacon earlier today. And I used tongs to flip it, and I think I might have gotten a little bit of grease on the burner, but it's fine. It'll just kind of burn off. Just have to make sure to wipe them down after this in case there's anything left on there. So there we have our 4 eggs. Okay, it wants 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Cornstarch is really fine, so sometimes it's hard to get it to mound up very good. Then we want a tablespoon of vanilla extract. This is French vanilla, but I mean, it's fine. Vanilla's vanilla. French vanilla just has slightly more character. Half a cup of sugar. And then, I did forget, I need to put some butter in the milk. Oh, that's gone. These imperial sticks. That's my knife. Well, I guess I have multiple knives. We'll just... There's that one. Beautiful. Don't worry, I didn't put a lot of pressure on the counter or anything. I really do need to get a smaller cutting board. I have one, but it's very large. Get a small one just for little doodads like this. Butter in there. Put that off to the side. There, yeah. Just put in 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm going to put that in. That. Alright, sugar, cornstarch, butter, vanilla extract. Okay, just need to whisk this together. Whisk it together until you get a nice, fairly consistent looking mix. Yeah, the French vanilla extract definitely adds a lot more color, because usually I don't think it would be quite this yellow. I wonder if they put food dye in there to make it a bit more colorful. Okay, that seems mixed pretty well. Milk is heating up slowly, so now I'm going to turn on the high speed, because this next part's going to be kind of boring, because it's just waiting for this to boil. So let's go ahead and start that up. Oopsie. Oh, this recipe doesn't call for chocolate, but I'm going to try mine with chocolate to see how it goes. So, yeah, I'm just gonna put some, not a whole lot. Wow, that is really splashing everywhere. I should have probably thought this through. But you know what? Cooking is all about experimentation. Okay, and now to get back to the simmering. I think that we are about to the point that we want to be at with the temperature of the milk to start adding in the egg mixture. So we're going to go ahead and start doing that. So make sure we're consistently stirring as this goes slowly in here. So I want to make sure it gets nice and mixed in. Man, this didn't seem like a lot of egg mixture at first. But now that I'm pouring it, oh god, that's definitely thickening it, like, very quickly. You can tell because the consistency just, like, very swiftly changes, like, from feeling like just a straight-up liquid to, oh, like a little more. Okay, I'm not feeling any chunks. So that's pretty good. Alright, and now I just need to stir it for about 5 to 10 minutes, which means we're going to turn high speed back on. See how it looks in just a few minutes. Stirring for about 10 minutes. I actually turned the heat off, as you can see on the stove. This is basically done. It might be kind of hard to tell, but the consistency is definitely completely different from when we started. Granted, it's not quite to its complete custardy consistency yet, but that's because it needs to be chilled. And thankfully I have a bowl right over there that we're going to transfer it to, and then transfer it to the fridge, and then let it chill, and we should have some delicious custard. I feel like I probably could have put in more chocolate to make it a darker color, and probably give it more chocolate flavor, but it should still taste pretty good. And maybe this will just give it a nice, mild chocolate flavor. We'll have to see. Yeah, I think it's pretty good for now. So, transfer it to this bad boy, and then... I forgot. I got some cornstarch on the counter. We're going to go ahead and transfer it from here into this bowl, and then we'll move it over to the fridge. I don't know why, but these pots do not pour very well. When I poured some other stuff, okay, yeah, you can see there's, oh, There's a few little kind of chunkies, but nothing too bad. I probably put it on there a little bit hotter than it should have been. It was boiling for a second, and I was like, oh, well, heat needs to go down. Because it's all about just patience. Lower temperature, stirring for a while as the egg and everything melds with the milk to make the custard. Come on. It's already starting to thicken quite a bit just being off the heat. I'm gonna have to clean that up. But yeah, now it's time to put this bad boy in the fridge and see what it looks like in a few hours. Hopefully it has a nice thick consistency. Yeah, we'll see. All right, everybody, it's time for the reveal. And there it is. It's very solid. Obviously, when I put it in last night, it was thick, but it wasn't really like solid. Also, don't worry about the stuff I have out for my breakfast. Breakfast. It's noon. I slept in a little bit, but big spoon. I'm a big spoon person. Big spoon or little spoon, it doesn't matter too much. But here, this is, as you can see, it's definitely, oh yeah, it's nice and thick and creamy. Probably could be a little creamier. Also, it's got a bit of a skin on it because I didn't cover it, but it's okay. But yeah, that's definitely custardy. Sorry about the custard ASMR, but yeah, that's a consistency we want. Yours might be a little bit thicker if you don't like. I think maybe because I added those chocolate chips that might have messed with the consistency a bit. But yeah, that's how you make custard. It's pretty easy. It's milk, eggs, some sugar, and a couple other things. You heat it up and mix it for a while, and then you chill it, and then you come out with delicious custard. So, thank you for joining me for this short custard video. Yeah.